Asean engineer?
Yes, sir.
Good. Mr. President, they are now ready to be confirmed as Asean engineer and take the oath of office. Where is the President? Please to line up here in front of me for the ceremonies that we are to do. All conference, please. Ay, siguro, ilan ba tayo lahat? 56. Siguro, 10-10, 5 linya. O 15-15, 5 linya. Diba? Nakatingin sa akin ha. Para 15. 5 lines. 5 lines. 5 lines. Ano ang pipicture niya? Second line. Second line. O, saan yung artista? Kunan niyo kung saan. O, saan yung artista? Kunan niyo kung dito. Mali kasi you do it para masaya. Yung pumukuha ng litrato, kapaya rito, parang bird's eye view. Or to hold liable for payment. Or to charge like a battery to make ready for use. And the other one is, I think this last two, to put a load or burden. And the number 5, ito po nagustuhan ko.
Para sa direktor.
Baba yung iba yan.
Yung iba sa baba. Yung mga matangkad sa likod. Yung mga matangkad.
After you fix your signature, ensure to return to us. As soon as you go to other members.
I shall act with honor, integrity, and dignity. As to merit the continued trust and confidence of the community. And thereby enhance the honor, reputation, and usefulness of my profession. I shall act with honesty, good faith, and equity. And without discrimination towards all in the community. I shall act and perform services only in areas of my competence. And in a careful and diligent manner. I shall apply my skills and knowledge in the interest of my employer, for whom I shall act as a faithful agent or trustee, with integrity and without compromising any other obligation under these tenets.
An expertise in your field of specialization. It is also based on the premise that you are in sympathy with the Asean Engineering Register's mission and vision, and are prepared to help the Asean Engineering Register in translating the mission and vision into realities. Being in the Engineering Register is an honor and privilege, but it involves corresponding duties and responsibilities. You should remember, being an Asean engineer is not just an additional page of your curriculum vitae. Those responsible in getting you into the engineering register expect something from you, and you will be judged on what you have done and what you have not done. I must remind you, as an Asean engineer, you are required to practice only within the limits of your competency. You are to demonstrate a personal commitment to personal standards, recognizing obligation to society, to to the profession, and to the environment. In the practice of your profession, you must be guided always by the code of ethics and conduct, honesty, justice, and courtesy. You must recognize as a standard, not in passive observance, but as a dynamic principle guiding your conduct and way of life. The keystones of professional conduct is integrity. Hence, it behoves that you discharge your duties with fidelity to the public, your employers and clients, with fairness and impartiality. It is your duty to interest yourself in public welfare and be ready to apply your special knowledge for the benefit of your fellow man. You should uphold the honor and dignity of your profession and to avoid association with any enterprise and people of questionable character. In your dealings with your fellow engineers, you should be fair and tolerant. You have to undergo a continuing professional development at satisfactory level and to maintain a record of your continued profession and commitment. Involvement means being in the forefront and center of PTC program and projects, not being in the receiving end and watching from the sidelines. Commitment means accepting other responsibilities when their participation and services are being tapped by your association.
As they show true grit just to be here on stage. I will now turn over the proceedings to Engineer Ricky Salavia.
Good afternoon, engineers, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. You are the first batch under the civil engineer discipline. The first company, may we call on Engineer Philemuel D. Bulus Jr. Company, Sasak Engineering. Position, Project Director, Deputy Engineering Director. Field of Specialization, Enterprise Project Management, Structural and Civil Engineering and Construction. Educational background, he is BS in Civil Engineering at Western Institute of Technology, Master in Engineering, majored in Civil Engineering at Western Institute of Technology. Professional qualification, Project Management Professionals, PMP, PMI Certified Civil Engineer, Materials Engineer 1 of DPWH, and also member of Saudi Council of Engineers. And likewise, his professional affiliation, he is member of Philippine Institute of Civil Engineer, Eastern Province of Saudi Arabia, or PIC EPSA. And likewise, member of Saudi Council of Engineers, or SCE, and also Project Management Institute member, and likewise, member of Asean Federation of Engineering Organization, of FEO, and likewise, member of Philippine Technological Council, or PTC. Congratulations to Engineer Philemuel D. Bulus Jr. And the next conferee, may we call on Engineer Manuel O. Saniega II. He worked at SNC Lavalin Soher Finance Engineering, or SLFE. Position, Lead Structural Engineer, and his field of specialization, Structural Engineering, Onshore, Offshore, and Marine. And likewise, he is a Geotechnical Engineering. And likewise, he is a member of Saudi Council of Engineers, and he graduated from Catanduanes State University. And also, his professional affiliation, he is a member of PIC EPSA, and likewise Saudi Council of Engineers, American Society of Civil Engineers, American Concrete Institute, American Institute of Steel and Construction, and likewise member of Asean Federation of Engineering Organization and PTC. Congratulations to Engineer Manuel O. Saniega II. And the next conferee, may we call on Engineer Dan Maurik I. Marathon. He worked at Albania Precast Concrete Building Factory, and his position, he is a project coordinator. And likewise, he is a field of specialization. He is project coordinator, precast project planning and scheduling. And likewise, he graduated at Eastern Visayas State University. And he is a member of a Philippine Institute of Civil Engineer, Eastern Province, Saudi Arabia, and likewise member of Saudi Council. And likewise, he is a member of Filipino Planning Engineers Association, or FPEA, Qatar. Congratulations to Engineer Dan Maurik I. Marathon. And the next conferee, may we call on Engineer Ricardo Espinosa. Engineer Espinosa is a refinery project engineer of the Saudi Aramco, and his field of specialization, he has a project planning and construction management, and likewise structural engineering design. And he is a graduate of University of the East. And his professional qualification, he's a civil engineer license, and likewise he's a member and qualified project management professional of PMI. And likewise, he was a member of Philippine Institute of Civil Engineer, Eastern Province of Saudi Arabia, and also member of Saudi Council of Engineers. Congratulations to Engineer Ricardo Espinosa. A round of applause, please. Our next conferee, may we call on Engineer Pedro P. Malfa. He is a Division Safety Coordinator of Southern Area Project Management Team. And he worked at ACA under the Saudi Aramco Supplemental Manpower, or SLP. May we go on Engineer Pedro P. Malpa, our next conferee. He is a field of specialization. He is project management and construction engineering. Engineer Malpa is a project safety specialist, and likewise, he is a HSE consultant. And he was graduated from University of Cebu, or UC. And likewise, he has a Master in Business Administration of Philippine Christian University. And he was also a Doctor of Philosophy in Business Administration of Philippine Christian University. And likewise, his professional qualification, he is a civil engineer and also OSH consultant of Department of Labor and Employment. And likewise, he is OSHA trainer certified. Congratulations to Engineer Pedro P. Malfa. Next conferee is Engineer Ruel Vincent L. Rabillas. Engineer Rabillas is a project controls manager of Dynamic Industries Saudi Arabia, offshore contractor of Saudi Aramco, and his field of specialization, he is project control specialist, risk management, contract administration, project management, and construction engineering. And he is a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering at Cebu Institute of Technology University. And likewise, his professional qualification, he is a licensed civil engineer and also is certified project management and construction engineering specialist. And his professional affiliation, he is also a member of BICD EPSA, and likewise Overseas Filipino Civil Engineers Association and the Saudi Council of Engineers, and also a member of PMI and also Philippine Institute of Certified Quantity Surveyor. Congratulations to Engineer Ruel Vincent L. Rodriguez. Our next conferee, may we call on Engineer Mar Paulo P. Buisan. Engineer Buisan is a precast structural engineer of Al Abnia Precast Concrete Building Factory. He is a structural engineer in design, and likewise, Engineer Buisan graduated at La Salle University, having a degree of Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, and also a qualified civil engineer. And his professional affiliations are: he was a member of Philippine Institute of Civil Engineer, Eastern Province of Saudi Arabia, member of Saudi Council of Engineers. Congratulations, Engineer Mar Paulo P. Buisan. Our next conferee, may we call on Engineer Mark Douglas A. Batakan. Engineer Batakan is a senior inspector engineer of Sankyu AR60 Saudi Company, General Plant Maintenance Engineering Services under the oil and gas projects. And likewise, his field specializations are project management and construction engineering, quality control and reliability engineering, construction engineering. And he was a graduate of Divine World College of Legazpi, having a degree of Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering. And his professional qualification, he is a licensed civil engineer. And he was a member of PIC, EPSA, Saudi Council of Engineers, the Welding Institute, or TWI, American Welding Society, or AWAS, USA, and likewise TV North Saudi Arabia. Congratulations, Engineer Mark Douglas Batakan. Our next conferee is Engineer Mark Loy A. Serna. Engineer Serna is a QA/QC manager of GCS Gulf Cooperation Symbols Contracting Company Ltd. And his field of specialization, he was in project management and construction engineering, and likewise project quality control. Engineer Serna is civil engineering and graduated at West Negros College University. He is a licensed civil engineer and member of PIC EPSA, and likewise Saudi Council of Engineers. Congratulations to Engineer Mark Loy A. Serna. Our next conferee, may we call on Engineer Marvin L. Candelaria. Engineer Candelaria is a QC supervisor of a civil engineer and also a civil engineer of a Kunaini International Company Limited building. And his field of specializations are project management and construction engineering, structural engineering, geotechnical engineering, housing, project and site development. And he graduated at Cebu Institute of Technology University, having a degree of civil engineering, and likewise he is a civil engineer, certified lead auditor, certified concrete field testing technician, and also a member of PIC EPSA, and likewise Saudi Council of Engineers and American Concrete Institute, or ACI. Congratulations to Engineer Marvin L. Candelaria. A round of applause, please. Our next conferee, may we call on Engineer Marvin T. Luna. Engineer Luna is a project engineer and at the same time consultant of Yasser Al Rabia Architectural Engineering Consulting. And as a field of specialization is project management and construction engineering. And he was graduated at Cebu Institute of Technology University, having a degree of civil engineering. And likewise, he's a licensed civil engineer. And his professional affiliations are PIC EFSA member, and likewise Saudi Council of Engineers member. Congratulations to Engineer Marvin T. Luna. Our next conferee, may we call on Engineer Michael N. Diwa. Engineer Diwa is a quantity surveyor of Al-Kifa Contracting Company, and his specialization, he is a project management and construction engineering, and he graduated at Rizal Technology University, having a degree of civil engineering, and he's a licensed civil engineer. And likewise, his professional affiliations, he was a member of PIC EFSA and also a member of Saudi Council of Engineers. Congratulations to Engineer Michael M. Diwa. Our next conferee, may we go on Engineer Raymond Ralph Z. Ramos. Engineer Ramos is a senior project engineer, IPD, of Muhammad Al Bargash Al Mansuri and Sons Trading and Contracting Company. His field of specialization, he is a project management and construction engineering. And Engineer Ramos is a graduate of Central Colleges of the Philippines, having a degree of civil engineering, and he is a licensed civil engineer. And also his professional affiliations are, he is a member of Philippine Institute of Civil Engineer, Eastern Province, Saudi Arabia, and also a member of Saudi Council of Engineers. Congratulations to Engineer Raymond Rolf Z. Ramos. Our next conferee, may we go on Engineer Reynold M. Casinsi. Engineer Casinsi is a senior civil inspector of Intertech KSA, Saudi Aramco, and his field of specialization, he is a civil project quality inspection and quality assurance, and he is a graduate of Lyceum of the Philippines, having a degree of Bachelor of Science in Civil Engineering, and Engineer Casinsi professional qualification. He is a licensed civil engineer, and likewise, he is a field technician grade 1 of ACI. And his professional affiliations are, he is a member of Philippine Institute of Civil Engineers of Eastern Province of Saudi Arabia, and also a member of Saudi Council of Engineers, and likewise American Concrete Institute. Congratulations to Engineer Reynold M. Casinsi. Our next conferee, may we call on Engineer Algin Vale C. Bertudazo. Engineer Bertudazo is a project manager and a project management and construction of SASEC. His field of specialization, he is project management and construction engineering, and likewise structural design and engineering. And he is a graduate of Central Mindanao University, having a degree of civil engineering. And likewise, he's a licensed civil engineer, and his professional affiliations are member of PIC EFSA, and likewise member of Saudi Council of Engineers. Congratulations to Engineer Algenfer C. Bertudazo. next conferee, may we call on Engineer Dante C. Linco. Engineer Linco is the Quality Control Engineer of Gulf Cooperation Symbols Contracting Company Ltd or GCS. His field of specializations are project management and construction engineering, transportation engineering, structural engineering, and he is a graduate of civil engineering at Mindanao State University, Marawi City. And likewise, he is a civil engineer license, and also his professional affiliations are, he's a member of PIC EPSA and also Saudi Council of Engineers. Congratulations to Engineer Dante C. Linco. Our next conferee, may we call on Engineer Carlo H. Bibaz. Engineer Bibaz is a civil engineer of assistant at Al-Harbi Engineering Consultancy Company. And his field of specialization, he is a project management specialist and a graduate of civil engineering at Eastern Visayas State University, and likewise he's a licensed civil engineer, and his professional affiliations are, he's a member of PIC EPSA, and likewise a member of Saudi Council of Engineers, and also a member of American Society of Civil Engineers, member of American Concrete Institute, and likewise member of Structural Engineering Institute of Asean. Congratulations to Engineer Carlo H. Bibaz. Our next conferee, may we call on Engineer Francis Eric C. Gonzalez. Engineer Gonzalez is a senior quantity surveyor of Saudi Arabian Bechtel Company at the Royal Commission. He is a field of specialization. He is project management and construction engineering, and likewise a planning and scheduling specialist. He is a graduate of civil engineering at Naval State University, and likewise, he is a project planning and scheduling specialist, quantity surveying and cost estimating, and he is a licensed civil engineer. And his affiliations are as follows. He is a member of PIC EPSA, and also a member of Saudi Council of Engineers, member of Philippine Institute of Certified Quantity Surveyors, and also a member of the Society of Filipino Quantity Surveyors, and also a member of the Philippine Institute of Civil Engineers, Order of Philippine Civil Engineer at Riyadh, or PIC OFCER. Congratulations to Engineer Francis Eric C. Gonzalez. Our next conferee, may we call on Engineer Gilberto L. Caberos. Engineer Caberos is a Title II and a QA Civil Engineer of Acom Radio Company Limited. Engineer Caberos is Project Management and Construction Engineering Specialist, and likewise Quality Assurance Management Specialist. He graduated at the Lady Institute of Technology, now LESU, having a degree of civil engineering. His professional qualification, he is a civil engineer, and also a member of Philippine Institute of Civil Eastern Province of Saudi Arabia, and also member of Saudi Council of Engineers. Congratulations to Engineer Gilberto L. Caberos. Our next conferee, may we call on Engineer Jamel S. Riga. Engineer Riga is a senior quantity surveyor estimator of Saudi Arabian Baitur construction company, and his field of specializations are as follows: project management and construction engineering specialist, and likewise project cost management specialist. He is a graduate of Middle State University in Marawi, having a degree of civil engineering, and also his qualifications are as follows: civil engineer, environmental planner, and likewise material engineer 1 of DPWH. And his professional affiliations are as follows: he's a member of PIC EPSA, Saudi Council of Engineers, Philippine Institute of Environmental Planners, and likewise member of Project Management Institute. Congratulations to Engineer Jamil S. Riga. And also may request Engineer Jeffrey Concession is prepared. And also the ISEP is fall in line because you're the next. Engineer of Saudi Arabian Bechtel Company at the Royal Commission. And likewise, his field of specialization are as follows: he is a project management specialist, project planning scheduling specialist, quantity surveying specialist, and he graduated at Cagayan State University having a degree of civil engineering. And he is a licensed civil engineer. And his professional affiliations are as follows: member of PIC EPSA, and likewise member of Saudi Council of Engineers. Congratulations to Engineer Enrico C. Meri. A round of applause, please. The last category for civil engineer. Oh, I'm very sorry. So we have now ISEP. May we call on the next conferee, Engineer John Mark V. Santiga. Engineer Santiga is the telecommunications engineer of Worley ACR. His field of specialization, structured cabling system specialist, and he is a graduate of Mapua Institute of Technology, having a degree of Bachelor of Science in Electronics Engineering. And his professional qualification, he is a professional electronic engineer, and also his professional affiliations are as follows: he is a member of ISEP PSA ERC, and likewise member of Saudi Council of Engineers. Congratulations to John Mark V. Santiga. Our next conferee, may we call on Engineer Isidro M. Deligiro Jr. Engineer Deligiro is a telecommunications engineer of Saudi Telecom Company Specialized Communications, or STCSC. His field of specializations are as follows: he is a radio network design and optimization specialist, and likewise he is a distributed antenna system planning, design, and implementation specialist. And he is a graduate of Pamantasan ng Lungsod ng Maynila, having a degree of electronics engineering. His professional qualifications, he is a licensed or professional electronic engineer. And also his professional affiliations are as follows: member of Institute of Electronics Engineer of Philippines, PSA Eastern Region Chapter, and likewise member of Saudi Council of Engineers. Congratulations to Engineer Isidro M. Beniguero Jr. Next country, may we call on Engineer Russell Vincent U. Torres. Engineer Torres is here, Engineer 2 of Saudi Aramco. His field of specializations are as follows. He is telecommunication outside plant or OSP design specialist, telecommunications distributions design specialist, telecommunications engineering and design specialist, and he graduated at University of San Carlos having a degree of electronic engineering. And his professional qualifications, he is a professional electronics engineer, and he is a member of a professional. His professional affiliations are, he is a member of the Institute of Electronic Engineers of Philippines. He is a region chapter and member of Saudi Council of Engineers. Congratulations to Engineer Russell Vincent Torres. May we request the IAE President, please come to stage. The IAE President, may we call on your present? Our next batch countries under the discipline of electrical engineering. May we call on our next country, Engineer June V. Manuel. Engineer Manuel is a senior technical professional under electrical discipline of Wood Algae Highland. And he is electrical design specialist, and also he is power resistant engineering and construction management specialist. And he graduated and he's a licensed electrical engineer and a member of Institute of Integrated Electrical Engineers of the Philippines, or IIEE, and member of Saudi Council of Engineers, and likewise member of Institute of Electrical and Electronics Engineer, or IEEE. Congratulations to Engineer June B. Manuel. Our next country, may we call on Engineer Alvin T. Abila. Engineer Abila is a senior instrumentation and controls engineer of Worley ECR. His field of specialization, he is retail engineering design of medium and low voltage distribution lines, and also he is a instrumentation and controls for oil and gas specialist. He graduated at Polytechnic College, having a degree of electrical engineering and having an advanced diploma of electrical and instrumentation engineering for oil and gas. And also, he is a Facilities of Engineering Institute of Technology. And his professional qualification, he is a professional electrical engineer, and he is a member of Institute of Integrated Electrical Engineering of the Philippines, Incorporated, and likewise member of Saudi Council of Engineers and a member of the International Society of Automation. Congratulations to Engineer Alvin T. Abila. Our next country, may we call on Engineer Carlos C. Tamayo Jr. Engineer Tamayo is a project engineer 3 of Saudi Aramco Marine Department. His field of specialization, he is a power system engineering specialist and a graduate of the University of Luzon, having a degree of electrical engineering, and he is a licensed electrical engineer, and he is a member of Institute of Integrated Electrical Engineer of the Philippines Incorporated and a member of Saudi Council of Engineers. Congratulations to Carlos C. Tamayo Jr. Congratulations to Engineer Carlos C. Tamayo Jr. Our next conferee, may we call on Engineer Felix T. Galdo. Engineer Galdo is a lead electrical engineer of Morley, Saudi Arabia. His field of specializations are detailed engineering design of medium voltage specialist, underground distribution lines specialist, and he graduated at the Cagayan de Oro College having a degree of electrical engineering, and he is a professional electrical engineer. Engineer Galdo is a member of Institute of Integrated Electrical Engineers of the Philippines Incorporated, IIEE-ERC, and likewise a member of Saudi Council of Engineers, or SCE. Congratulations to Engineer Felix T. Galdo. A round of applause, please. Our next conferee, may we go on, Engineer Alfredo B. Flores. Engineer Flores is a lead electrical engineer of Arabian Point 8 Power Ltd. And his field of specialization are as follows. He is a design of more medium voltage and low voltage switchgear, and likewise MVLD MCC specialist, and also a specialist of testing and electrical MVLD switchgear, MCC. And he is a graduate of Technical Institute of the Philippines, having a degree of electrical engineering. And he is a member of Institute of Integrated Electrical Engineers of the Philippines Incorporated, and likewise member of Saudi Council of Engineers. Congratulations to Engineer Alfredo B. Flores. Our last country under electrical engineering, may we call on Engineer Daniel P. Sese. Engineer Sese is an engineer tree of Hassan A. Karim Al-Qatani and Sons Company, or HACA. His field of specialization is a construction management and design specialist, senior electrical inspector in oil and gas project, or quality assurance specialist, and likewise oil and gas management specialist. He is a graduate of Technological Institute of the Philippines, having a degree of electrical engineering, and likewise he is a professional electrical engineer, and he's a member of Institute of Integrated Electrical Engineer of the Philippines Incorporated, and also a member of the Saudi Council of Engineers. Congratulations to Engineer Daniel P. Sese. Our next batch of companies are the mechanical engineers. May we call on our first country under mechanical engineer, Gonmos. Engineer Gonmos is principal process and likewise flow assurance engineer of Caleb Brown and Group Limited, or KBR MCD. His field of specialization is a processing engineer and flow assurance of oil and gas specialist. And he graduated, or he is a graduate of Nueva Ecija University of Science and Technology, having a degree of mechanical engineering. And likewise, he is a mechanical engineer. He is a member of Philippine Society of Mechanical Engineers, and likewise member of Saudi Council of Engineers, and also member of KBR's Saudi Impact. Congratulations to Engineer Mark Bernard D. Corpus. Our next conferee, may we call on Engineer Cloyd M. Lubis. Engineer Lubis is a principal technical professional in the mechanical discipline of Caleb Brown and Group Limited, or KBR MCE. And his field of specialization is a static and package equipment engineering specialist. And he is a graduate of Batangas State University, having a degree of mechanical engineering. And likewise, he is a member of Philippine Society of Mechanical Engineers, member of Saudi Council of Engineers, member of Project Management Institute, and likewise member of Toastmasters International, and also member of ESMESA and Friends Toastmasters Club. Congratulations to Engineer Cloyd M. Lubis. Our next conferee, may we call on Engineer Serviliano G. Gonda. Engineer Gonda is a principal piping engineer of Caleb Brown and Group Limited, or KBR MCE. His field of specializations is a piping engineering and design, layout, and material selection specialist. He is a graduate of Batangas State University, having a degree of mechanical engineering. And he is a member of Philippine Society of Mechanical Engineers, member of Saudi Council of Engineers, member of Project Management Institute, member of Toastmasters International, and a member of PSMME, SA and Friends Toastmasters Club. Congratulations to Engineer Serviliano G. Gonda. Our next conferee, may we call on Engineer Guido M. Castro. Engineer Castro is Account Services Coordinator 2 under Saudi Aramco Udelia CAT. And he is working at Alphalab Saudi Aramco, and his field of specializations are as follows: Fire Protection System Design and Construction Management Specialist, Camp Facilities Project Management Specialist, Building Fire Safety Engineering Practices Specialist. He's a graduate of the University of the Visayas, having a degree of mechanical engineering, and he is a member of Philippine Society of Mechanical Engineers, member of Saudi Council of Engineers, member of Philippine Integrated Fire Protection Organizations, member of National Fire Protection Association, and likewise member of Philippine Society of Safety Practitioner, Middle East Region, or PSSP-MER. Congratulations to Engineer Guido M. Castro. Our next conferee, may we call on Engineer Manuel D. Tuyugon. Engineer Tuyugon is a technical service consultant of ACOM Arabia Limited. His field of specializations are as follows: HVAC fire protection, plumbing and infrastructure engineering specialist, and likewise project and construction management specialist. And he is a graduate of University of Bohol, having a degree of mechanical engineering. And also a member of Philippine Society of Mechanical Engineers, Saudi Council of Engineers, and likewise member of Alpha Consign, Data National Collegiate and a professional organization. Congratulations to Engineer Manuel B. Tayugo. Our next conferee, may we call on Engineer Jonathan A. Paraasa. Engineer Paraasa is a senior installation engineer of Babcock Borsid Service Arabia. His field of specialization are as follows. He is a planning and estimation cost estimating specialist, power and water system specialist, oil and gas static equipment design specialist. And he is a graduate of Eastern Design State University, having a degree of mechanical engineering. And also he is a member of Philippine Society of Mechanical Engineers and a member of Saudi Council of Engineers. Congratulations to Engineer Jonathan A. Paraase. Our next conferee, may we call on Engineer Mark Philip B. Capiles. Engineer Capiles is a planning engineer of Arabian Gulf Construction Company Limited, and also specialized or having a specialization of project management and construction management, and also project planning and scheduling and mechanical design specialist. And he is a graduate of Mindanao State University, General Santos City, having a degree of mechanical engineering. And he is a certified project management professional and a licensed mechanical engineer. He is a member of Philippine Society of Mechanical Engineers, member of Saudi Council of Engineers, member of Project Management Institute, and likewise member of Toastmaster International. Congratulations to Engineer Mark Philip B. Capiles. Our next conferee, may we call on Engineer Ronnie B. Bachelier. Engineer Bachelier is a power plant operator of NG Ihama Power. His field of specialization are as follows: gas turbine power plant operations, GE frame, 7E, 7FA, and likewise 7FA plus E specialist, and also distributed control system DCS operator, and likewise steam turbine operator. And he is a graduate of Polytechnic University of the Philippines, having a degree of mechanical engineering. He is a member of Philippine Society of Mechanical Engineers, and likewise member of Saudi Council of Engineers. Congratulations to Engineer Ronnie B. Bachelier. Our next conferee, may we call on Engineer Gregory C. Sugano. Engineer Sugano is a senior cost mechanical engineer of JAL International Company Limited. His field of specializations are as follows: costing and budgeting for all mechanical works, HVAC, and also pipe protection, and likewise plumbing and piping system specialist. He is a graduate of University of San Jose Nicolitas, having a degree of mechanical engineering. He is a professional mechanical engineer. He is a member of Philippine Society of Mechanical Engineers, member of Saudi Council of Engineers, and likewise member of Toastmaster International. Congratulations to Engineer Gregory Sisugano. Our next conferee, may we call on Engineer Rogelio L. Pangilinan. Engineer Pangilinan is a senior design engineer of Zamil Projects. His field of specializations are as follows. He is HVAC engineering specialist and likewise plumbing specialist. And he is a graduate of Technological Institute of the Philippines, Manila, having a degree of mechanical engineering. And he is also a professional mechanical engineer. He is a member of Philippine Society of Mechanical Engineers, Saudi Arabia chapter, member of Saudi Council of Engineers, and likewise member of Toastmasters International. Congratulations to Engineer Rogelio L. Pangilinan. Our next conferee, may we call on Engineer Mark Anthony T. Farol. Engineer Farol is a project engineer of World ACR. His field of specialization are as follows. He is a project construction management specialist, field piping and mechanical engineering specialist, and he is a graduate of Don Mariano Marcos Memorial State University, having a degree of mechanical engineering. And he is a mechanical engineer and likewise certified NEBOSH IGC IOS. And also a member of Philippine Society of Mechanical Engineers, Saudi Arabia chapter, member of Saudi Council of Engineers, and likewise member of National Association of Corrosion Engineer, or NASE Jubilee. Congratulations to Engineer Mark Anthony T. Farol. Our next conferee, may we call on Engineer Jesse R. Sigira. Engineer Sigira is a lead discipline engineer of Worley ACR. Engineer Sigira is engineering consultant, having specialization of fire protection, HVAC, and plumbing system. And he is a graduate of Cebu Institute of Technology University, having a degree of mechanical engineering. And he is a member of Philippine Society of Mechanical Engineers, Saudi Arabia chapter, and likewise a member of Saudi Council of Engineers. Congratulations to Engineer Jesse R. Seguira. Our next conferee, may we call on Engineer Mark Oliver C. Melendres. Engineer Melendres is a mechanical engineer of Saudi Arabian Kings, member of ANC Lavalin Group, and his field of specialization are as follows: industrial sanitary waste water pump station and piping network specialist, potable and landscape irrigation water pumping station, water piping network specialist, and likewise Fire Protection System Specialist. He's a graduate of Lyceum of the Philippines University, Batangas, having a degree of mechanical engineering. And he is a professional mechanical engineer. And also, he is a member of Philippine Society of Mechanical Engineers, Mechanical Society of Mechanical Engineers Saudi Arabia chapter, and likewise member of Saudi Council of Engineers, member of Toastmasters International, and also member of the American Society of Heating, Refrigerating, and Air Conditioning Engineers. Congratulations to Engineer Mark Oliver C. Melendez. Our next honoree, may we call on Engineer Marlon R. Borromeo. Engineer Borromeo is a design installation engineer, fire protection at Samil Air Conditioners, Samil Projects Division. He is a fire protection specialist. He is a graduate of Camarines Sur Polytechnic College, having a degree of mechanical engineering. He is a licensed mechanical engineer, and he is a member of the Philippine Society of Mechanical Engineers Saudi Arabia chapter, Philippine Society of Mechanical Engineers National chapter, and likewise member of Saudi Council of Engineers. Congratulations to Engineer Marlon R. Borromeo. Our next conferee, may we call on Engineer Rodelio M. Castillo. Engineer Castillo is a warranty administrator of Cummins Arabia Limited. His field of specializations are as follows. He is internal combustion engine repowering specialist, and likewise power generation synchronization and paralleling specialist. And he is a graduate of Technological Institute of the Philippines, having a degree of mechanical engineering. And he is a member of Philippine Society of Mechanical Engineers Saudi Arabia chapter, member of Philippine Society of Mechanical Engineering National chapter, and also member of Saudi Council of Engineers, or SCE. And likewise, he is a professional mechanical engineer. Congratulations to Engineer Rodelio M. Castillo. Our next conferee, may we call on Engineer Angelo B. Bolia. Engineer Bolia is a lead rotating equipment engineer of Wood Amic FW. And he is a rotating equipment and package equipment design specialist. He is a graduate of Mapua Institute of Technology, having a degree of mechanical engineering. And he is a professional mechanical engineer, and likewise rotating equipment and package equipment specialist. And he is a member of Philippine Society of Mechanical Engineers Saudi Arabia chapter, and a member of Saudi Council of Engineers. Congratulations to Engineer Angelo B. Bolia. Our next conferee, may we go on Engineer Arnold T. Very well. Engineer very well is a project manager of Caleb Brown and Group, or QBR, MCE. He is a project management specialist, fire protection engineering specialist, HVAC consultant, and HVAC consultant specialist. And he is a graduate of Cebu Institute of Technology, having a degree of mechanical engineering. And his professional qualifications are as follows: professional mechanical engineer, project management professional, certified fire protection specialist, and likewise fellow Royal Institute of Mechanical Engineers Singapore, and also member of Asean Chartered Professional Engineer, or ACPED. And he's a member of Philippine Society of Mechanical Engineers, Saudi Arabia chapter, and also a member of Saudi Council of Engineers, Philippine Technological Council, and also Project Management Institute, member of National Fire Protection Association, and a member of Society of Fire Protection Engineers. Congratulations to Engineer Arnold T. Very well. Our next conferee, may we call on Engineer Cesar Picar Orsena. Engineer Orsena is a project manager of Hussein Mansour Al-Hir's establishment. His field of specialization are as follows: heavy equipment machinery management specialist, project and construction management specialist, planning and scheduling management specialist, and he is a graduate of University of Mindanao, having a degree of mechanical engineering, and he is a professional mechanical engineer. And likewise, he's a member of Philippine Society of Mechanical Engineers Saudi Arabia chapter, and also a member of Saudi Council of Engineers. Congratulations to Engineer Cesar Picar Orsena. Our next conferee, may we call on Engineer Federico P. Cariaga Jr. Engineer Cariaga is a senior mechanical engineer of TECO Middle East Electric and Machinery Factory Company Limited. He is a manufacturing engineering and after-sales service of electrical induction motor specialist, and he is a graduate of Mariano Marcos State University, having a degree of mechanical engineering, and likewise a graduate of University of Cebu Main Campus, having a degree of electrical engineering. And he is a professional mechanical engineer. He is a member of Philippine Society of Mechanical Engineers Saudi Arabia chapter, and he is also a member of Saudi Council of Engineers. Congratulations to Engineer Federico P. Cariaga Jr. Our next conferee, may we call on Engineer Joseph C. Escobar. Engineer Escobar is a site design engineer of Smasco Summit Petrochemical. His field of specialization, he is engineering design for piping, pump, and pressure vessel specialist. He is a graduate of University of Luzon, having a degree of mechanical engineering. He is a licensed mechanical engineer, and likewise, he is a member of Philippine Society of Mechanical Engineers Saudi Arabia chapter, and also a member of Saudi Council of Engineers, or SCE.
push. Closing remarks. Dapat si, ano ba? Si Ryder.
Congratulations to Engineer Joseph C. Escobar.
Nagyan naman ng ganito. Tapos niya. Ay, congrats pa rin yung kid. Asean ka na.
Our next country may we call on Engineer PJ and Benyos. Engineer Benyos is a senior new installation supervisor engineer of Schindler Online Elevator Company Limited. His field of specialization are as follows: vertical transportation specialist, elevator, escalator, and dumbwaiter specialist, and likewise project management and planning specialist. He is a graduate of Don Honorio Ventura College of Arts and Trade, having a degree of mechanical engineering. He's a licensed mechanical engineer, and he is a member of Philippine Society of Mechanical Engineers Saudi Arabia chapter, and likewise member of Saudi Council of Engineers.
Don Honorio Ventura College of Arts and Trade, saan yan? Saan yung Don Honorio Ventura?
Sa Badang Luzon niya.
Luzon.
Congratulations to Engineer PJ and Benyos. Our next country may we call on Engineer Alan Lister B. Abeliana. Engineer Abeliana is a manager, CI Corporation Loss Prevention Programs and Development of Samil Industries Company at Dammam, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. His field of specialization are as follows: fire protection specialist, environmental protection specialist, industrial mechanical maintenance specialist, and he is a graduate of University of Mindanao, having a degree of mechanical engineering and also Master in Business Administration at Philippine Christian University, and also a PhD in Business Management at Philippine Christian University. He is a professional mechanical engineer and also NEMOSH International General Certificate in Occupational Health and Safety Certified. He is a member of PSNE Saudi Arabia, PSNE Gabon, PSNE Philippine Society of Safety Practitioner, Middle East region, and likewise member of Saudi Council of Engineers. Congratulations to Engineer Alan Richardi Abeliana. Dennis Fred Z. Gliano. He is a lead civil engineer of Bechtel. His field of specialization are as follows: project management and construction engineering specialist, marine works and ports and harbors specialist, flood control and water system specialist, power generation and oil and gas management specialist, and he is a graduate of Suleiman University, having a degree of civil engineering, and he is a member of PIC EBSA, Saudi Council of Engineers, American Society of Civil Engineers, and likewise Association of Structural Engineers of the Philippines. Congratulations to Engineer Dennis Fred Z. Gliano.
Dalawang ano niya, sir? Dalawa certificate niya, oh. Hindi yung certificate niya doon, dinala lang yan. Saka yung medalyon niya.
Our next country may we call on Engineer Emmanuel Cahayon Hernandez. Engineer Hernandez is a lead civil engineer of Bechtel, and he is a project management construction engineering specialist, and he graduated at Mapua Institute of Technology, having a degree of civil engineering, and he is a member of PIC EBSA, And likewise, member of Saudi Council of Engineers, member of American Society of Civil Engineers, member of Association of Structural Engineers of the Philippines, and likewise, member of Engineers Without Borders, USA. Congratulations to Engineer Emmanuel Cahayon Hernandez.
Engineers Without Borders o USA. Ayun, Engineers Without Borders USA. US citizen ka mo.
We have the last two conferees from Riyadh.
Hindi. Si Emmanuel na sila mo. Si
The next conferee, may we call on Engineer Jalibert G. Gargar. He's a project manager of Bechtel. And his field of specialization are as follows: project management, construction engineering specialist, underground utility specialist, railway engineering specialist, structural engineering specialist, water system and waste water treatment specialist, and he graduated at Cagayan de Oro College, having a degree of civil engineering, and also a member of PIC EPSA, member of Saudi Council of Engineers, member of American Society of Civil Engineers, and likewise member of Association of Structural Engineers of the Philippines. Congratulations to Engineer Jalibert G. Gargar.
Joel lang ano yun. Joel.
Our last but not the least country for this afternoon from Riyadh. The only one from Riyadh. All the way from Riyadh, then we call on the last but not the least, Engineer Roston Z. Pausto. Engineer Pausto is a planning engineer, EPEO of ACOM Arabia Limited. And his field of specialization, project management, construction engineering, planning and scheduling specialist. And he is a graduate of Cebu Institute of Technology University, having a degree of civil engineering. And he is a licensed civil engineer. Likewise, a project management professional. And also, he is a member of PIC Riyadh of Saudi Arabia, member of Saudi Council of Engineers, member of Project Management Institute, member of Filipino Planning Engineers Association or FPEA, and likewise member of AAC International or Association for the Advancement of Cost Engineering. Ladies and gentlemen, the last but not the least, congratulations to Engineer Roston Z. Pausto. There we have, ladies and gentlemen, our new Congress.